So I gotta explain something before I go onwards with this game. For one, this is an intro because somehow I thought the the part after the 20-minute one was the intro, but it ended up being shorter than I thought, so I decided to do a little bit more. This is not the time. This is how long I've played the game for so far. Almost 2 hours. It tricked me for a bit, but then I was like, oh yeah, that's not the time. That's how long I've played the game for. But the main deal is, Paper Mario That Was Your Door, I forgot that because I said that the 10th was when I was going to upload it. That was when I uploaded the first part of Superstar Saga. So I decided that instead I'm going to upload it at the 15th, which is after part 5 of this game. Don't know what part 5 is going to have, because so far I've been proven wrong on how easy the editing is. Because it is easy, but I just didn't expect it. As for what we did last time, we were climbing Hoohoo Mountain, but it took me forever to figure out. And now we have made it to this guy over here, which I think is a boss. And if I remember, it will be a mini game. Ah, traveler, I am Hoohoo-ros, the ancient weapon of the Hoohoo civilization. Beyond this point, the path grows even crueler. You must prove yourselves up to the challenge. Dare to try this challenge? Yes. I think this was fun, actually. You must start now. You must catch 10 Hoohoo spirits within 30 seconds. Do not fall off the ledges or you'll immediately fail. Dang, it was harder than I thought. Man, I'm not fast enough. Come on. Come on, I'm almost there. Oh, I barely did it. Now for your next challenge. You must defeat me! Now things get even tougher because now we get to fight this guy. Let us begin. You have to follow the I don't know why I said echo. The shadow of where this guy is. This is fun. Like, the minigame was hard, but this fight is actually pretty... Oh yeah, every boss fight is almost every boss fight is fun at this point, but you have to try to destroy these pillars. Because then if you do that, then you find him, and you have to... I think what you have to do is actually just do this. And then the pillars won't be able to go down. Up and found! So then I'm going to... Pressing L is easier. I'm gonna just use Bounce Bros. I know I've gotten the advanced technique, but I don't remember it, so I'm just gonna go to Splash Bros, but do it in an easier version because I think this was it. You know what? No. I'm gonna first jump on this pillar. Bounce Bros, I'm very sure this was not advanced. So it's pretty much a straightforward method. Also, I gotta heal because I took 6 damage there, and that's pretty bad. Easier version. Well, that was not it. Healing Mario now, because he's on low HP. I'll explain a lot more in a moment. Splash Bros on him, easier version. My goodness, I think, oh my goodness, I can never just think it's not. So I have to press A first, and then press B, right? Yeah, I think it is. But Bounce Bros doesn't have an advance yet. Syrup for you. And I love how this guy's named Hoohoo Rose. Okay, I cannot get this right. I don't know why, but I just can't for some odd reason. Also, I used Splash Bros on the wrong, or Bounce Bros on the wrong thing. But this time, wait on it. There was an advance somewhere. Was it on Bounce Bros? I thought it was on Splash Bros. Or was it just A, B, and then... No, it was Bounce Bros then, because I could have sworn it was Wave Bros, or Splash Bros, or whatever it's called. Okay, so it was Bounce Bros that had an advance, not Splash Bros. Ow! That helps. No, he hides again. I'm confident. Really? No, I lost that confidence. Almost took too much damage there. So it was Bounce Bros that had an advance. And that was it. That mess up just defeated him. 1-up mushroom! No level up. You have passed this test too. Now you must face the test of reaching the summit. Complete. That was what we had to do. But now for the rest of the thing, of the thing, I might as well just say, even though that sounds so weird. Oh, cool. I made it. Going over here, and then there was an item block over here as well. That took me longer than it should have, because I'm pretty sure the last time I fought against Hoohoo Rose, it took me probably like 2 or 3 minutes to defeat. Okay, and that was a mushroom. It's still funny that I got a super mushroom early on, but now we get to, because going to the right was not it, we get to go up and climb up to the rest of the summit. We might even be able to battle against another boss on the way there. Up there! The stairway isn't available. Okie dokie. Just gonna battle this guy and cut. Nope, there's no enemy. Never mind. This is from Super Mario World. A Rex. I can never think... I always think of this guy as Spyro for some odd reason. So I always just call him a Spyro, even though that's not the case. So it's every boss fight that you heal up in. Because every enemy fight is not like that, and every level up isn't like that, but when you defeat a boss, you heal. I'm pretty sure that this game is the only exception for that. So Spyro, whoops, Rex, I see why I always think of this guy as Spyro is pretty much also because Spyro is a game, and this guy looks a lot like Spyro. So, Rex, when you jump on him a few times, he shrinks down. making him surprisingly harder to dodge. At least I think that's the case. When he's big, it is sort of easy to figure out. Might be wrong on that though. Heh. Yeah, because he's faster, the big guy is slower. Good bite. Ow, cutting. Now there's 2 Spyros, and never mind about that cut again. Man, so they have 15 HP or something. There, that time I managed to do it right. Oh, they're okay, fine. I guess the smaller ones are easier to dodge. I thought the bigger ones were easier to dodge, but I was wrong. Defeating the dry bones if I can. There we go. Darn it. I always think that you can just cancel out of that. That's so weird because in other Mario and Luigi games you press B to cancel or you press L to cancel, whatever it may be. But, or maybe I'm wrong and I just haven't played Mario and Luigi games in a very long time. Whatever the case, I am not used to it is the main deal. So how do you get up there? It's literally just spinning. And then it's like that. And that's how you do it. What was over here first? Just a way out, I guess. Odd. Now time for this mug fool. Reasonably so. Able to do that. Spin. And then spin it again. These beans will be easier to get at some point. I always assume that they're grabbable by jumping. Oh yeah, and then you jump. Jump up high, I should say. Man. I'm pretty much always gonna do that because I would always assume they're coin blocks. This part, also if you get down here there are more enemies. A bean, I'm just seeing if there's, yes, an item block. A one-up mushroom. Where are they? Not gonna use a bros move. I'm just gonna jump on Rex. Ow, I thought that was it. I guess I'm defeating Rex. Ah! Man, this is what I mean. Like, I wish there was an easy way to know how much experience is left. This is the only game that doesn't do that. It's sort of aggravating. Darn it! Ugh. Ah, now I'm killing this again. Good grief. Wait, Luigi does more damage? I'm surprised, and that lucky did not matter at all. I'm gonna increase... I'm gonna just see what I can increase. This. Ow! There we go. Now we're going onward. Wish I could explain a lot more, but I don't. But I don't really know what much to talk about because I don't. Because yet again, like I said, I don't really have much of any realistic thing that I've experienced. I could say something about having made a Father's Day card. That's the only realistic thing I've done is just drawing. I haven't done much in any other department. Much of anything else. That would be interesting. What the heck was that? Yay, Luigi got leveled up. I'm mostly curious about how Luigi has a stronger attack. Wow, look at that. Alright. Why is there an invisible wall there? Okay, so I needed the high jump apparently. Now we're able to go onward from here. Pretty sure there's a bit more to explore. Yep, this is where the egg is, and we're going to battle another boss. So we've already explored a lot then. Save. It's funny that we're battling two bosses then. Save and continue. I wish the save blocks heal you as well, but in an adventure game there was a heart block that was like Paper Mario. And I think they did that since Dream Team, because Bowser's Inside Story didn't do that. This guy's fun. If I remembered, actually I don't remember this guy's name, but he was the transport, and he fell asleep, surprisingly. So I'm gonna heal first. Got a lot of syrups. Oh, there we go. We just kick it. Fools! What are you kicking that for? That's a really rare stone. It's called a Hoohoo block. And I'll tell you, anyone who tries to kick a Hoohoo block down the mountain is a thief in my book. Hello. Huh? My name? Oh, right. I'm called the Blanton. Was that? The townsfolk are all worried about me. Really? Well, I didn't mean to make them worry. See, what happened is this. I saw Prince Peasley and followed him up here. And then I saw that this huge egg had appeared. I was shocked. I was speechless, which is rare. So anyway, I've just been here keeping this poor egg warm ever since. Yep, that's the deal. I think something will hatch out of it pretty soon. That's what happens with eggs. Oh, it's here. It's about time. Oh, wow. It's about to hatch. I can't take the suspense. Look at that. Look at that cute grin. Goo-goo! And this Hoohoo block actually just falls into Smith's place. Well, that's a shock. Talk about one crazy egg. Gets sent far away. A dragon boss, and the only one of its kind. It looks like a dog, but there's a dragon as well. Wags its tail like a dog, though. This is Hoho. I forgot that his name was that. Hoho. Man. And if you defeat it, something great will happen. Man, I completely forgot his name was that. Look at its shocked face. Oh, right. If it looks up, that means it's spewing out for Mario, and if it's doing its normal looking, that means it's spewing it out for Luigi. Dang it, I missed. Oh, and he's like the Rex's. His head shrinks down. I forgot about that. No. Good grief. That one's so hard to dodge. I'm gonna just jump on this rock, which is a Hoho stone. So when his head is lowered, it hops on that rock apparently. Let me try this again. There. Now his rock is gone. I wish I had like real stuff to say, but every time I battle a boss, it's so hard for me to focus when I talk at the same time. Now I'm getting the pattern. So I have to just press it immediately after. I'm just gonna use a bros move on this Hoho stone. There we go. Soon enough we'll defeat this thing and figure out what's behind it. Behind this dragon. I think this is it afterwards. Nope. Surprisingly not. Oh, yes, we got an advance at least. Crap. That was so hard. We haven't gotten the game over. Surprising. Oh yeah. Game over. Let's just use Splash Bros on this fool. Yep, I thought so. I was like, there's no point in trying to attack the stone when it's super close to being downed. And then Dragon Hoho turns into a pretty good character. Prince Peasley. Oh my word. Prince Peasley. I cannot get that right. Cheers to you mustaches. I can never get that name right. It's so funny. Because I say it because funny story on that. I never called him that as a kid, like Prince Peasley, but it's pretty much because it's the I and then the E. It's like literally two P words, the Prince and the P and another P word, and every time I see two P words, I would feel like saying it like almost say it like differently, like Princess Peach. I would almost say Princess Preach. That kind of thing. It's pretty dang funny. At least I got some backstory to entertain you. Otherwise, I just play this game seriously and I try to say things, but I don't really know what much to say. This is incredibly dazzling, man. This incredibly dazzling man is none other than Prince Peasley. I almost did it again, Prince Peasley. What happened to you? Well, I suppose you could call it a bit of an accident. As I was investigating events throughout the country for this top secret mission of mine, I suddenly encountered Calculetta and her vile underling, Fawful, here on this mountain. But by the time I realized who the fiends were, it was too late. They transformed me into that and shut me inside the egg. Is that so? Princess Peach's voice has been stolen. The flying carpet from Super Mario Bros. 2. I wouldn't worry about Princess Peach. I'm quite sure she'll be fine. At any rate, we should chase after Calculetta. I want you to visit Queen Bean in Bean Bean Castle once you climb down the mountain. It may be that Calculetta's next target is in Bean Bean Castle. I'd bet my life on it. Oh, here's a gift for me. Autographed, of course. I think that Luigi can It's sort of funny because Prince Peasley was the only guy that would recognize Luigi, and ever since Luigi just idolizes him. Like, this is the start of him idolizing Prince Peasley. Yes, I think a rose matches your green perfectly. If you show that rose at Bean Bean Castle, they'll permit you to enter. And with that, I must get back to my mission. May we meet again. Not having to climb down, he just flies us back down anyway. We get to see the Smiths, which are upward, I think. Were they upward? I'm pretty sure they were upward. I think they were over here, like to the left again. Yes. They were this way. Boy, did you two arrive at exactly the right time. Just now, Hoohoo Block fell down the waterfall. Check it out. We'll use it to make you the ultimate hammer. We get to learn about how to use hammers. After this, I'm ending the part. Man, it feels so great to be making hammers again after such a long break. In fact, it feels so darn great that we went ahead and made you guys 2 hammers. Look at that craftsmanship. Pow! Now you're playing with power. Yeah, you got that right. These bad boys are now all yours. You got hammers! You can now use solo hammer action. I guess we ought to teach you guys how to properly use hammers, huh? First, press the R button to select your hammer. Hammer! I like how Luigi says it though. Then press the A button to whack stuff. That's it. But right now, only the guy in front can use a hammer. So the action the guy in front does with the A button is called a solo action. The action with the guy in the back does with the B button, Rose action. That's basics. We're working on all kinds of stuff with those hammers. One manly whack breaks the hardest rocks. No, you ought to break that hammer in by smashing the rock in the next room. Soon enough, we might encounter another warp pipe because so far it's been a decent amount of time since the last time we've... Oh yes, an item, which is called a nut. A pretty useful item, but it's been a pretty decent amount of time since the last time we've encountered a warp pipe. And I believe how many warp pipes there are in this game is 6. Like, meaning the warp pipes that warp you to different places, not the warp pipe that would be like the Super Mario Bros. Pipe, you know. Next time we are going to Bean Town, Bean Village, or whatever it may be called, because I don't remember at all what these are, because I know the game mechanics, but I don't quite remember everything. I remembered like Cacletta and then the final boss that I'm not gonna spoil. I almost did. But yeah,